Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going on a journey most of the Rocket League community will go through, a learning curve. On the agenda today we'll be focusing on a game mode in which I retired from playing, the 1v1 playlist. The hardest, solo dependent game mode where one mistake could lead to you losing the entire game. But firstly, let's get into the quick 20-minute training session we know and love. If you could take a moment to tap the subscribe button to keep up with the channel, it would be most appreciated. Now that our 20-minute training session is concluded, it's time to queue up for some 1v1 games. Also, I want to point out something kind of funny. As you can see, I only tick 1v1 and not any other playlist, but due to fate wanting me to somehow play 2v2, we get into our first game of this 1v1 video. But in a 2v2 game, this will be the only 2v2 game in this video, but I feel like I had to say I didn't have it ticked when I searched. But nevertheless, I won't bore you with the long details of this game, but instead show you a conclusion to speed up this video as we have a lot of games to get through. After this win, I was sure to make sure I was only queuing 1v1, but as you can see, it also ticked the 2v2 playlist, although it was not ticked earlier as shown here. But let's continue into our first 1v1 game of the day. I will be playing all 10 placement games. Also, as a disclaimer, I have not played 1v1 in over 1 year, so I'm relearning how to play in a way, but I will explain my thought process going through the games. As we lose the kickoff position, I check the opponent's position. I knew it wasn't threatening. I collected boost and shadow defended until the right time to make a move. Although this opponent continues to attack my car, ensuring my insurance goes up next year, I somewhat find it hard to score such a simple shot. Maybe it's the 1v1 getters or I'm in my own head, but regardless of this, Miss and I got the rebound into a goal. On this kickoff, I did actually win position. I do miss some pads, but try to flick on target and fumble the bag. Knowing my opponent does have the boost to get a quick counter-attack, I place my car around his camera vision to distort his perception of where I am and where I can be. My focus is to starve him of boost, which could lead to a possession transfer. But this had the opposite effect, due to my own incompetence, giving him a good play on the ball, leading to a goal, making the score now 1-1. For some reason when I think about trying to win kickoffs in 1v1, I fumble to ball and launch it to Narnia. But I do what we all do, collect boost, prepare a defense. Like a rerun of what happened at the start of this game, I bring the ball up the wall and somehow miss another open net. The ball bounces exactly like last time, but the opponent was quicker to react this time. Decide to go collect boost and shadow once again. I attempt to bring the ball back to my corner boost, but I get demoed in the midst of the play. This could have gone a lot worse, but due to this new respawn camera feature, I quickly know which was to drive and save an attempted goal. I have some time to think of a play. I grab some boost, take a good position and flick the ball behind the opponent. This worked out beautifully and marked another goal for our team. One thing to point out is that I'm aware I'm not a professional player who makes zero mistakes, but I find some common ground with a lot of players who are trying to continuously improve in Rocket League. My main aim for producing Rocket League content is not to show off my top tier mechanics or my impressive 200 IQ plays, but to give context on my journey of improvement. I will continue to give you content in which you could learn with me and improve alongside me. Maybe you never play Rocket League or do not have the time required to, but in either case I'm at your service to give you another side of this amazing game. In my last video I showed you how an amazing 2-hour session can be, which was really fun to record and edit, but I knew if I wanted to continue my channel I would need to show you another side of my gameplay in which I'm not perfect and I do make mistakes. But don't worry, I have a fun video lined up next where you can see the anger and tilt side of me. But enough of my rambling. Myself and the opponent are not making much progress with the ball. Instead, we keep making it more difficult to control. But now we get a chance. The opponent threw the ball away to midfield and I take a promising shot on goal, but somehow the crossbar got shorter and the ball went up in the air. I attempt to recover the goal I should have scored, but whiffed, leading to a goal to my opponent, making the game tie up at 2-2. As we skip a minute ahead as nothing much happened, I claim my third goal with a simple midfield quick snipe, claiming a 1-goal lead going forward, and hopefully keeping this lead so we can win this first game. Skipping another minute ahead to keep pace with this video, I've remained with a 1-goal lead and reluctantly kept hold, and we win the very first placement of the new season. But I can't lie, we have 11 games in this short video, so to save some time reviewing each video, I'll give a quick summary of what happens in each game up until our final placement match, where I will give a full review once again. If this isn't something you would like going forward in my videos, just let me know in the comment section. And I will extend more of my time in the future, producing videos nearly 1 hour long in the same editing format as the first video. If you could drop a like, maybe subscribe or share this video, it would mean the absolute world to me. But let's begin. We got our first goal off kickoff with a quick air dribble into a reset goal. I go for a power flick, but didn't achieve the speed I liked, making it easier for the opponent to save. I prepare for a save and double jump up from reaction to the opponent hitting the ball off target and giving myself a nice shot towards the opponent's goal. A further touch to help along the ball, giving us another goal. Next, the opponent failed to get a better hit, and I caught the ball off the drop, then slotting it in the opponent's net with ease. This goal was smart. I faked an air dribble, dropped the ball and get a flick over the opponent, making the score now 4-0 to our team. This play wasn't the best from me. I attempted to get a reverse 50 challenge mid-air, but the ball bounced off wall, leading to a goal for the opponent. I perhaps could have scored from this play if I had more power or was smarter in the way I played this, but the opponent saved my poor shot and scored for himself. At this point, there was a chance for a comeback, which I would have to be cautious about how I play going forward. Now this play was quite smart from me. I faked going up the wall, but instead caught the ball driving in reverse and backflipped it, past the opponent and narrowly scored my 5th goal. Off a 50-50 challenge interception, the ball bounces over the other side of the pitch and I claim for 6th goal from a power shot of the curve of the wall, leading the opponent to forfeit, giving us our 2nd win. For now, as the video continues to get longer with so many games to get through, here's the outcomes of the next few games. We lose this game, and lose this one. We win this one, and win this one, and another win. And now our 4th win in a row, but the win streak ended here with a loss. But now we come to the last game of the video, and trust me, it's worth to stay around to see the outcome of this game. At this point I've been playing around an hour, and I made a few weird mistakes, such as this kickoff. I had to not think about it if I wanted to win this game. I reject the opponent's wish to score and fling to ball downfield. I gather myself and observe what the opponent is doing. I try go for a quick pop on the ball to score, but the opponent played well and got the ball away from me. He did fumble the play, so I took possession off of him and also took my own corner boost. I took a shot on goal from the wall, but I also fumbled the play as well, giving possession back to the opponent. I then recover and attempt a reset shot, but I flung the ball away. I had to be careful as I don't have a teammate in this game mode, so I chose to pick a careful path. I now have to quickly recover and gather every pad I can to avoid going away from net. I knew the opponent couldn't shoot, so I continued to gather pads. I followed the opponent up the wall, but I then started to get vandalised by the opponent who kept knocking me back. But due to him not going for the ball, it gave me possession. I tried to get a good 50-50 challenge out of this play, but he ball went on a zoomy and flung high. I then gathered boost, prepared for a shot from him, saved it, and saved the next attempt from him to score. I knew he would challenge again, so I waited for him to come close, and I knocked the ball to the left of him and lined the ball up for a goal. But I just completely whiffed an open net, and while trying to recover to score quickly, the opponent hits the ball away on target, and claims the first goal of the game with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. On this kickoff I get possession and boost, so I follow the ball to the wall and wait to see how the opponent reacts to this. He knocks the ball away and I easily react and recover to the ball, bringing it up to the other side of the map's wall. What I wanted to do from this play was get a reset shot and then musty flick it, but I knew if I committed, as I messed up my position, I would be out of the play for a while. I recover myself and wait to see what mechanics my opponent will show. He flopped it, so I brought the ball to my own corner. To speed up the play, I hit the ball hard and fast, then followed up with another hard-hitting shot, straight into the opponent's net. Even though I flopped this kickoff, I had to preserve my mental state and try not to tilt. I then go towards my corner to get some boost, but somehow just miss. I didn't have time to go back, so I defended the ball, and wholly it zoomed across sides, giving me time to get boost. But due to how chasey my opponent was, it gave me free range to gather possession and begin my dribble play. I then soft flicked the ball with a lot of speed, and then last second popped it up past the opponent, giving me my 2nd goal, which now ties up the match as 2-2. Honestly, nothing fun happened until now. We get the ball zooming to the corner, then the opponent bumps me, giving me speed, and now I pop the ball back on target from the post bounce and scored, giving me a 1-goal lead. I had a good feeling with this kickoff. We collide, sending the ball flying towards his net, giving me another goal advantage, changing the entire course of the game. At this point I was pretty confident I could secure this game, but anything can change in this game mode. So now I prepare for this kickoff and fumble once again, sending the ball into my far left corner with speed. I now double jump up to the ball, sending it away, giving me enough time to deal with what the opponent could do next. Luckily, he sent it so high it nearly hit the International Space Station, and giving me a free shot and goal on his own net, extending my lead to 5-2 to our team. On this kickoff, even though I thought it was good, considering my speed, angle and speed flip, I lost possession, resulting in a goal for the opponent. Since I lost my last kickoff, I decided to switch to a wave dash kickoff, but the wall went too high. I tried to bounce the ball away to give myself time to fully recover from this, but I whiffed, giving the opponent a free goal. I skipped ahead a little, due to lackluster gameplay, to here, where I get a flick over the opponent, and a demo, giving myself a free goal. And due to how easy it was to demo my opponent, I decided to do this again, successfully giving us our 7th goal of the match, and of course the opponent wouldn't have time to recover from this. He forfeited the game, giving us our final win. I just want to say a big thank you. If you've gotten this far into the video, it means the world. Throughout my ones experience, I've learnt a lot, but I know there's so much more I have to do to get higher up in the rankings. We finish off our placements at Champion 2 Division 3, which is a good start going forward into the new season. Thank you for watching and have a good start or rest of your day. Goodbye.